Now, what did you have for your breakfast, Betty?
I
What? Bread, dosha, upma, what did you have for it?
dosa.
Dosha, very good. Dosha for breakfast. And what you are having for lunch? Any idea? What are you? Yeah, what are you going to have for lunch?
Um, I don't know.
Okay. And बहुत अच्छा खाना बन रहा है क्योंकि बहुत सा बर्तन गिर रहा है. Can you hear?
Yes.
हाँ, इसका मतलब बहुत अच्छा खाना बनेगा. जितना बर्तन गिरेगा, you will have a tasty lunch. Okay. Now it and also the writing which you sent were very good. Perfect. Very good writing you are doing. So today also I'll give you. Okay. Now see this video. Can you see the video player window?
No.
Okay. अरे क्या बेटी इतना बर्तन क्या गिरता है? कौन खाना बना रहा है? इतना बर्तन गिरा रहा है? Okay. See this. This is the video and we will discuss after that. See what is happening. Very carefully.
I can see the video.
I have not started, Betty. I have not started. I have only, you can see the window of the video player. I have not started. I am saying when I start, listen, hear, I am not here, there is no sound. See it very carefully. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now you can see?
No.
You can't see?
No.
Why? I shared the video, you can't see anything.
No. I can't see.
Wait. I shared this and why you can't see? Wait. Okay, wait. I'll show. Wait.
Okay. Now I can see.
Now you can see. Side, one second. I'll show you. Side.
Yes.
Once again I'm showing you. See very carefully. Now tell me, what are the things you can see there? What are the things you can see there? You saw certain things. What are the things you can see there?
A girl
A girl, yeah. Then
and a dog
you can see a girl, a dog, and
and a lake
hmm?
and
Yeah, tell me. We saw a girl, a dog, and what else? Something more. You saw a pond of water or some pond?
yes,
A pond
a pond
and a toy or ball that had fallen into the water. Let us say a toy. A toy that had fallen into the water. Okay?
okay.
Now tell me, what color dress was the girl wearing? What color was the girl's dress? What color was the girl's dress? Yeah, tell me, Betty.
Blue in color.
Yeah, her dress was blue in color. Her dress was blue in color. Now tell me, where was the girl going? Where was the child going? Not only a girl, very small girl. We can see a very small girl, you can say. We can see a small girl. We can see a small girl. Okay, where was the child going? The child was going somewhere, and when the dog pulled her. Where was the child going? Where was the child going? Tell me. Huh? Okay, now I'll start sharing. Till now it was oral, now I'll start sharing. What I'm writing, that also you can see. Till now I did not show you. Okay, so these were the things. What are the things we can see? We saw, we saw a small girl, a dog, a pond, and a toy that had fallen into water. Alright, we can see. What are the things we can see? We can see. Okay? What are the things we can see? We can see a small girl, a dog, a pond, and a toy that had fallen into the water. Now, what color was the girl's dress? Her dress was blue in color. Sorry, here it will be just here I made a mistake. Actually, I wanted to ask you to correct the mistake. And anyhow, okay. Now, where was the child going? The girl was going somewhere. Where was the child going? Yeah, Betty. Where the child was going somewhere. Where was the child going? The child was going towards the water. The child was going towards the pond. You can also say pond. Towards the water or the pond. Anyone can say. Towards the water or the pond. Now, why was the child going towards that? Why was the child going to the pond? Why was the child going to the pond? Reason? Something which the dog did for her. The child was going to do something, but the dog did the work. What is that? Yeah, say Betty, say clearly, I can't hear. Say again. Take the say again, what you are saying?
Take the ball.
By what had fallen into the water?
A ball.
A bike, a toy. Okay. So the child was going to get a toy from the pond. Whatever it is, it may be bike, a car, a ball, it was a toy that was going to get from the toy. Now, what did the dog do? Now come. What did the dog do? If you want to see the thing again, I can show you. What did the dog do? If you want to see again, or you remember, do you remember the thing, or you want to see again? Okay, what did the dog do? Tell me. The dog did something. What did the dog do? What did the dog do? Say again.
He pushed the guy.
Not pushed, pulled. Pushing is the dog pulled the girl from where? Pulled the girl
From the water.
away from the pond. Yeah, away from the water or away from the pond. And then afterwards, what did you do? After pulling the girl away from the pond, the dog did something else. What is that? After pulling the girl away from the pond, then the dog did something else. What is that? What did the dog do again? The dog did something else. What is that?
अरे मम्मी लैपटॉप साफ करने होता
Yeah, बेटे. After doing that, the dog did something else. Something more the dog did. It pulled the girl away. Then after the girl was safe, what did the dog do?
अरे आप इसको लैपटॉप में मोबाइल लगाओ
Then he did the small one.
No. Say again clearly. I can't hear properly. What did the dog do? Slowly. What did the dog do? Slowly, slow speed. You can say like the dog pulled the girl away from the pond. Slowly, bolo. What did the dog do next?
Good. Two.
Do you remember what the dog did?
No.
You don't remember? Do you remember or you don't remember? You don't remember. Okay. Then I'll show you again. Tell me that. If you don't remember, I'll show you again. बोलना चाहिए ना बेटा. If you don't remember, I'll show you again. Okay. Now see again. See. Now you will be. See. You can see?
Yes.
Now the dog is pulling the girl away. And now see afterwards what the dog is doing. Now see what the dog is doing. What did the dog do? After that?
Then he did the boy.
The dog picked up the toy from the water. The dog went into the water and picked up the toy. Very good. The dog went into the pond and picked up the water. Picked up the toy. What the girl was going to do. So you can say the dog. So the dog pulled the girl. And what else the dog did? The dog, or you can say, you don't have to say two times, you can say it, I-T, it. It means the dog. It went into the water and brought back her toy. Okay? You know the word of brought? Bring, brought? You know the meaning of brought? What's the meaning of brought? Tell me. What's the meaning of brought? What is the meaning of brought? Yeah, beta. What is the meaning of brought? Even you can say in Hindi. If you don't know in English, you can say in Hindi. Huh? Not to take. Take ulta ho jata hai. Bring means to get from somewhere and give it to you. You have thrown something, I'll bring it and give it to you. Take ulta ho jayega. Bring, brought. You can also say went to the water and got the toy. It got. Instead of brought, you can also say got. Got back, got her toy. Got her toy for her. And got her toy. So you can also say got the toy. Or picked up the toy. It went into the water and got her toy or picked up the toy. You can also say brought. Now, why did the dog pull the girl? Why did the dog pull the girl away from the water or away from the pond? Why did the dog pull the girl away from the pond? Tell me. Huh?
Want to take the boy.
No, I didn't get it. Why did the dog pull the girl away from the pond? I'm not saying why did the girl go. Why did the dog pull the child away?
I
Why did the dog pull the child away from the pond?
Um, um,
If you don't know in English, you can say in Hindi, but you have to say, why did the dog pull the child away?
I don't know.
You say in Hindi, why did, if you are going to water, child is going to water and the dog pulls the child away, why? Think. No, I can't hear. Say, correct your sentence and say clearly. Think of the full sentence and say. Say again, beta. Say clearly. You are saying. Say very clearly what you want to say. Just like the normal way you speak. Why didn't the dog pull the child away from the pond? First, yeah, say. Yeah, say. If you can say in Hindi also. You can say in Hindi, no problem. If is the child going to a pond alone, right or wrong? A child, very small child, going into the water alone, is it right or wrong? Right or wrong? Why is it wrong? Why is it wrong? Tell me. Why is it wrong? If you are going away alone into the water, why is it wrong?
1, 7, 3, 2, 6. 1, 7.
Why a small child should not go to the pond alone? Why? Think, there's your question. A small child is going alone into the water. Why is it wrong, or why they should not go? If you don't know in English, you can say in Hindi. You are going alone into the water. Your mother says, don't go alone. Why? Think, you can say in Hindi also. Think and say. You are going alone into the water, going alone. And mother is saying, don't go alone. Why is mother saying, don't go alone? If you don't know in English, you can say in Hindi. तो हमने हिंदी में बेटी बोलो. They say don't go alone. Why? From where the noise is coming, beta?
What?
Okay, tell me why your mother says don't go alone. You can say in Hindi also. Think and say. If you are going to cross the road alone, mother says don't go alone. Why? If you are going to cross the road alone, your mother will say yes or no?
No.
Yeah, why? Why? Think and say anything you say. Why? Why do you think? And why from where so much noise is coming, beta? Tell them to make less noise. From where they are making so much noise? Who is making so much noise? Tell them not to make noise for 10-15 minutes. Yeah, tell me that. Why, if you are crossing the road alone, your mother will say no? Why? Don't say I don't know. You know it. But you can't say. Try to say in Hindi or English or whatever it is. If you are going to the fire alone, your mother will say no, don't go. Why? You are going to the fire, your mother says no. You are going into water, your mother says no. You are going to cross the road, your mother says no. Why? Now tell me. I'll give you a Yeah, danger. That's what I wanted. So, why did the dog pull the child away from the pond? To save it from danger. The dog wanted to save the child. That's what I'm asking. The dog wanted to save the child from danger. From danger. Very good. That's what I wanted. What are you saying? I don't know. You know. Why did the dog pull the child away from the pond? The dog wanted to save the child from danger. Now say one line about dog. Mane, what did it do? Was it right, wrong? Was the dog good or bad? Say one line about the dog.
The dog was a good dog.
The dog was good. Why it was good?
Because it was a big dog.
Uh-huh.
It was a big dog.
No, it's a pet dog. I know that it's a pet dog, but why is its behavior was good? You are saying its behavior was good. Why? It was a pet dog. The dog was good. Why was the dog's behavior good? What the dog did, it was good. Why?
Because
Yeah, but say. What will you say about the dog? Yeah. Say. You are saying the dog's behavior is good. Why do you say the dog's behavior is good? Yeah, but you say any one line about the dog. About the dog's action. No, it was a pet dog. That was right, it was a pet dog. Then one more line about the dog's action. What kind of nature it has? Is it kind? Is it bad? Is it cruel? What kind of nature it has? Say one line.
kind.
And also kind and also very intelligent or clever, right?
Yes.
So you can say the dog was clever and kind.
Okay.
It saved the child. It saved the child. So the dog was both clever and kind. It saved the child. So this is about the dog. Now how do you know it is a pet dog? You are saying it is a pet dog. How do you know it is a pet dog? Tell me. Again see the video. Once again I will show you the video. Okay? Once again I will show you the video and see the video once again. Say once again the video. See, once again see the video. And say anything extra you can see. Till this say, and now exactly where is the girl? Where is the girl? Exactly now where is the girl? The girl is near the edge of the pond. Edge means last point. Edge of the pond. After that water. The girl is near the edge of the pond. Suna hai beti? Edge, E-D-G-E. Suna edge?
Yes.
The girl is near the edge of the pond. Now see the dog. The dog suddenly is. Now how the dog is pulling? Tell me, see this and say how the dog is pulling. By
holding his frog.
yeah, the dog is pulling the girl by its frock. Now say this. Now you can see something. What was the girl wearing? What do you see on the girl's feet? What do you see on the girl's feet? What do you see on the girl's feet? Tell me. What do you see on the girl's feet? You can see something. What is that? What can you see on the girl's feet? पैर में क्या पहना है बेटी? पैर में क्या है? हाँ?
Shoes.
Shoes, black shoes. The girl is wearing black shoes, right?
Yes.
The girl is wearing black shoes. So now we will again have the question answer. So we can say the girl is wearing the black shoes. So we can say the girl is. So what are the three things we said? Where was the girl? Where was question number 8? Where was the girl when the dog pulled it? Where was the girl? Wait. At the edge of the pond. Where was the girl when the dog started pulling her away? Pulling her away. Yeah, tell me, what is the answer, beta? She was at the edge of the pond. Edge of the pond. Slow bolo, loud bolo. Slow speed.
Okay.
And what else did I ask? How did the dog pull? How did the dog pull the girl? Bolo beti. How did the dog pull the girl?
By holding her frog.
By her frock. The dog pulled the child, or the dog pulled her. The dog pulled her by her frock. Okay. Then I was asking, what was she wearing? What was the girl wearing on her feet? What was the girl?
Shoes.
Yeah, black shoes. Wearing on her feet. So she was wearing, you can say, she was wearing. Aja, shoes, how many you will have when you wear shoes? How many shoes? 1, 2, 3. How many shoes do you wear?
2.
2. You know what? Another word for 2? Another word for 2.
TWO2.
No, but that is spelling. I am saying another word. Another word which means 2. It is called a pair. Pair suna hai? Pair?
Yes.
Pair means 2. She was wearing a pair of black shoes. Pair. Shoes.
Okay.
Shoes कभी एक पहनता है?
No.
Always in pair. Always one pair of shoes. When you buy shoes, do you buy one shoes or a pair of shoes? When you go to a shop and pair of shoes. So pair mane 2. Pair mane
2.
2. She was wearing a pair of black shoes. Okay, now you can see, Aja,
Yes.
what else you can see here? All the green. What are these?
Grass.
Grass, plants, okay? Now see the next part. Now afterwards see what happens. Now the dog is running into the water and fetching her toy. Right? Now the dog ran into the water and fetched her toy. So now let us say in the form of a story. How to make a story out of this? Say, once a girl was playing outside her house. Let us say a story. Betty, can you hear?
Yes.
Once a girl was playing near her house. There was a pond. There was a pond outside her house. Outside her house. Now tell me the next sentence. What happened? हाथ से कुछ गिर गया पानी में. Say that. हाँ.
Then the girl shoot the boy.
Say again, clearly, better.
Then the boy pushed the pond.
Her toy. इसके बाद नहीं सुना. Her toy
Pushed the pond.
fell into the pond. Her toy fell into the pond. Her toy fell into the pond. Then what happened? What did she try to do after this? When a toy, what did the girl try to do?
He tried to take
She went towards the lake, towards the pond. She did not go into the pond, but before that the dog pulled her. She went towards the pond. Why? To
take her toy.
To get her toy. Very good. Then, now say about the dog. Where was the dog? You can say their pet dog. Their pet. There means girl का नहीं है, full family का है. Their pet dog saw this. Saw it. Their pet dog saw it. Now tell me, what did the dog do? The pet dog saw it. Now what did the dog do?
The pet dog pulled the girl.
It pulled the girl. It pulled the child also. You can, because every time you are saying girl, pulled the child away from the pond. Away from the pond. How did it pull? Dragging her by her frock.
Yes.
By her frock. Then, afterwards, what did the dog do after dragging the girl back? No, what did the dog do? Ab girl to now the girl.
Dragged the boy.
Yeah, he saved the girl. Okay, it saved the girl. Then the dog did something else. What about the toy? It went
into the pond and take her toy.
It went to the pond or went into the pond or went to the water and brought her toy back. Brought her toy back. Okay?
Okay.
Brought her toy back. So what do you say? The dog was clever and kind. Clever and kind and saved the child from danger. Okay?
Okay.
So read this again, beta. What is the first one? Say, once a girl was playing near her house. Say this. Once a girl
Once a girl was playing
near her house. Once a girl.
near her house.
हाउस मत कानो. Near her house. Full stop है. एकदम रुक जाओ. गाड़ी का ब्रेक मारता है ना. So once a girl was playing near her house. बस house full stop. बोलो. Once a girl was playing बेटा.
Was playing near her house.
There was a pond outside her house.
There was a pond outside her home.
There was a pond outside her house. There was a pond. एक साथ बोलो. Outside her house.
There was a pond outside her house.
Her toy fell into the pond.
A toy fell into the pond.
She went towards the pond
She went towards the pond
to get her toy.
to get her toy.
Their pet dog saw it.
The pet dog saw it.
Their pet dog saw it.
The pet dog saw it.
It pulled the child away from the pond.
It pulled the child away from the pond,
Dragging her by her frock.
dragging her from her frock,
Dragging means pulling. Dragging का मतलब क्या है?
pulling.
It went to the pond and brought her toy back. It went to the pond and brought her toy back. Yeah, but now you can hear?
Yes.
Okay. So, say, it pulled the child away from the pond,
It pulled the child away from the pond,
dragging her by her frock.
what?
Dragging her by her frock. Dragging माने pulling by her.
Dragging her from her frock.
From na beta, by her frock. Dragging her by
By
her frock.
her frock.
Dragging her by her frock. By.
Dragging her by her frock.
फिर से बोलो. It pulled the child away from the pond,
It pulled the child away from the pond,
dragging her by her frock.
dragging her by her frock.
It went to the pond
It ran to the pond
and brought her toy back.
and brought her toy back.
The dog was clever and kind.
The dog was clever and kind
and saved the child from danger.
and saved the child from danger.
We will make it two sentences. Instead of and, we will write the dog was clever and kind. It saved the child from danger. Okay. So once again from the beginning. Once a girl was playing near her house.
Once a girl was playing near her house.
There was a pond outside her house.
There was a pond outside her house.
Her toy fell into the pond.
Her toy fell into the pond.
She went towards the pond to get her toy.
She went towards the pond to get her toy.
Their pet dog saw it.
The pet dog saw it.
It pulled the child away from the pond,
It pulled the child away from the pond,
dragging her by her frock.
dragging
Dragging her by her frock.
dragging her by her frock,
Dragging her by her frock.
dragging her by her frock.
It went to the pond
It went to the pond
and brought her toy back.
and brought her toy back.
There should be a full stop here. By mistake, I put a comma. It should be a full stop. The dog was clever and kind.
It,
The dog was clever and kind.
the dog was clever and kind.
It saved the child from danger.
It saved the child from danger.
Do you think the dog was clever and kind?
Yes,
Yes. So do you want a dog like that to save you?
yes.
Do you want a dog? Okay. What kind of dog do you want? What color? Brown, black. What color dog? What color dog do you want?
Brown.
Brown dog. Okay. Tell your mother next time to get you a brown dog. Okay.
Okay.
All right, beta. So this I will send you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, beta. Bye.
Bye. Bye,
And
sir.
okay.